Well, hello and welcome back to the Tao Manifesting Tarot, the audio edition, the edition for the multitaskers and people who want to punch up, power up their imagination so that they can manifest better. As I have said many, many times before, manifestation, really effective, positive manifestation, is doing something, anything that helps you open up your imagination and lets you create your pictures in your language. That is to say, everybody is similar in a lot of ways, but there are really interesting differences in all of us. Makes us all fairly unique. And so when we're talking about manifesting, we don't want to put you in a box. At least we don't want to do that here. This is an audio version to enhance your imagination. There are virtually no pictures on the screen. What you got is a static shot of the layout, the tarot layout for today. That's it. That means you can get up, walk around, have a cup of coffee, tea, soup, salad, sandwich, whatever you want. Doesn't make any difference. As long as you're listening, your imagination is still fully at work. If you, however, you are looking at a video where things are moving around on screen, you have a lot of special effects or colors or whatever, what that will often do is diminish your imaginative capacity because now you are surrendering to the images on the screen. And so that, in effect, makes your imagination less powerful, less effective, and makes it tougher for you to manifest. This reading today will impact everybody listening to it, everybody, but in very different ways. Some very subtle, some very profound. But it's there, the energy is there. And it's my job to take a look at this spread for the day, because I do a brand new read every day, 365, but to take a look at today's tarot card spread, and let's help you activate your subconscious, help you activate your imagination, help you activate your manifesting ability. So, let's begin. As you notice on the screen there are two rows, bottom row, top row. The center card in both the bottom row and top row are critical. You'll find out in a moment. Let's do the read. The oracle card, front center, is breathe. Now, I don't know how big your screen is, but if you take a look at her face, man, she's peaceful. She should be. Breathing is absolutely essential to life. You go, well, we know that. Don't get ridiculous. Yeah, but there's a good reason. We are a bunch of chemical reactions. And like water gives us hydrogen and oxygen, food gives us vitamins and minerals and, sustenance. Oxygen brings in more H2O to our system. Breathing brings more oxygen into the system. And those O2 molecules fit into our basic overall physiology beautifully. That's why you had the most of all the things that you do to stay alive, breathing is far and away number one. You can go for days without food. You can go for a few days without water. In fact, you could do a whole lot of stuff for a little while at a time. But you got to keep breathing. You got to keep breathing. You got to keep breathing. For the best breathers, only probably 3 minutes every 3 minutes, but for most people, it's a whole lot more than that. Breathing is instrumental to life. And the reason is that breathing balances us. There are a lot of ways. I'm not going to get into the physiology, the anatomy of any of it, the biology of any of it, but breathing is essential. It is the fastest way to deacidify your blood, if you want to know. And if you pay attention, maybe before you go to sleep at night, you're laying in bed and that's your body regulating, calming you down. Or let's say you get all excited, all worked up, panicky. You're breathing very short, very choppy, because your body is desperately trying to get those O2 molecules, those oxygen molecules into your body. Now, drinking helps. Drinking water helps with the O2 molecules, but you don't get nearly enough. We need a lot of those oxygen molecules, and breathing does that. And when you get the proper breathing, man, you settle down. You settle in. You center yourself. So the idea to this reading today is centering yourself. I mean, I just look at the picture of this young lady. Man, she looks like she has it high and tight, no question about it. She's mellow. And that's really kind of what this reading is aiming at. Let's go to the left side of the front row. First card is the death card. You go, oh, man. Oh, talk about stress. No, death card's a good card. It's transformation. It's endings, but when you end, you begin something else. It is a transition, to be sure. You're getting rid of something that you need to get rid of. Now, in the card, you have death riding a horse. You have the power people of the day. This is a more traditional tarot card. So you're seeing what looks like a representative of the church. Could be the Pope. Could be children. Could be a king. All begging for their life. All, they're confronting something ending in their life. And they're begging. But we don't have to do that. We don't have to feel that way. We can look at transformation or death as a personal step up. We are deciding that this is the time to get rid of all that is unnecessary. It is literally shedding what does not work, what is not beneficial to us anymore. And just to kind of connect it with the opening thought, when you're dead, what do you stop doing? Breathing. Breath is very, very important. And so the period that you are going through, you must keep that in mind. And in fact, I would, if I were you, practice. Whenever you think about it, just give yourself 3 deep breaths. Inhale through your nose, hold it for 5 seconds, and then exhale through your mouth for another 5. Do that 3 times in a row, every time you think about it. It will help you focus. It'll help you function a whole lot better. And maybe that's what is being called for. That's the death. Don't be in a panic mode. Don't be in a rushed mode. Don't be in a hurried mode. Don't be in a worried mode. Take a breath. Peace. Find your center. And when you get into that nice center position, the next card applies, the Empress. The Empress is possibilities, fertility, abundance. She knows her self-worth. She knows her potential, her full potential. There is a calmness, there is a peace to the Empress. She's not hurried, she's not rushed, she's not panicky. She steps forward with authority, but quietly. Really, the key for me, for the Empress, is the word fertility or abundance. She brings more of the good stuff into her life. There, again, we're dealing with this peace. If you are at peace, if you are centered, you are much more self-assured. You're much more confident. You're a much, much, much better you. So how do you get there? Well, the next card is the Six of Cups. In regular tarot readings, you're going, well, Six of Cups, somebody from your past coming back to you, and it's, oh man, hooking up, and maybe. For this reading, a manifesting reading, I wouldn't bet on that. What it is, however, is taking you back to a time when you felt at peace, when you felt abundant, when you felt centered, the world worked for you. That may mean going back to your childhood, and for some of us, that's a long trip back. Doesn't make any difference. If you find that feeling, that thought, that idea, that contact with your past that gets you to relax, to center, to, in essence, breathe. That's what you're looking for. you are looking for, as the next card says, 10 of Cups. We got the 6 of Cups and 10 of Cups together. By hooking into some memory of somebody, something from your past, that will help you to center yourself. That will help you to breathe relaxation, calmness, peace, serenity into your life. Breathing. Now, that doesn't mean that you're stuck in the past. It means that you're using some item from the past as leverage to put yourself in that position of centeredness, of wholeness, of calmness, of peace. And the vehicle that will assist you in all of this is the concept of breathing. And not shallow, but relaxed, deep breathing. However it works for you. Second row, we got the Ace of Pentacles. Breathing. You feel centered. You feel relaxed. You feel valuable. You feel useful. Self-worth, so important. Ace of Pentacles. Aces are always you, and it should be, but not in a narcissistic way, of course, right? It's a very positive way. If you are the best you that you can be, if you are at peace with yourself, if you're centered, you are the best that you can possibly be. And that's valuable. And that is setting your self-worth and not hurting anybody else. Next card up, 3 of Cups. Always with a manifesting reading. 3 of Cups for me hits mind, body, spirit joined together. Your mind, body, spirit joined together. In life, we think one thing, we feel another. We do something else. There was a real separation, kind of a schizophrenia in our personalities. 3 of Cups says, nope. We're going to find that common connection between mind, body, and spirit. We're going to link them up. We're going to do that by breathing. Becoming more peaceful, becoming more centered, becoming more serene, even in the midst of this crazy world. Your opportunity is coming up. The Wheel of Fortune says it's coming. No question about it. It's destiny. It's an awakening. That's what you have the opportunity of doing. Finding out how, in the middle of all this madness that we call life, how do you find that serenity? How do you find that peace? A great start, as simple as it sounds, just breathe. But a conscious breathing, not a shallow. That's why I say, breathe in through your nose for about 3 to 5 seconds, hold for 3 to 5 seconds, and then exhale through your mouth 3 to 5 seconds. Something that you want to do consciously. Do that 3 times in a row every time you're thinking about it. You will be amazed how it helps. Because what you're looking for in the end is justice. That's really what you're looking for. Nothing short of it. And by justice, it's nothing more than fairness, balance. In your life, the way it's situated right now, they keep you and me and everybody in constant crisis. Because you're not thinking, you're not breathing, you're not centered, you're not peaceful. That's what they want. Throw you off your game so that you're playing their game. In the end, we end up with the final card, the vice versa card, 3 of Pentacles. It's very much like the 3 of Cups. It's that balance of mind, body, spirit. And to begin is not difficult. It's the simple act of conscious breathing. You do that, all the rest of it falls into place. There you go. That's the message for today. Very simple, but extremely powerful. And we need it in these times, that is for sure. All righty, so that's the read for today. Back tomorrow with another one. I do a brand new one every day, 365, between now and the next time you and I do tarot together. Peace and blessings.